Guys, good people, welcome to the video, aka full day of eating / day in the life. Right now what I'm going to do is actually take you guys to the gym. Peeps, we are back home, so right now I'm going to take you through the first thing I'm going to eat today. Alright, this is the first time you're actually having these red onion and chive bagels ever. They taste pretty good. They don't have a bagel thin version of them, so I'm going to have the full bagel, which to be honest I don't mind. I could technically make this as a sandwich, but I really like just having this with butter, so I'm just going to add a little bit of Floral Light. This is the lowest calorie, nice tasting sort of butter or margarine that I could find. I did originally go with this I think it may have been like an extra 100 calories less than it, but it just didn't taste great. It just tasted just bland. It didn't have no flavour to it, so I went back to this. Your calories and macros should be on screen. As you'll see, all this food comes up to 458 calories, and most of the calories coming from the actual the bagel that I just had. The bagel was 233. So if you took that away, this is only about a 200 calorie meal. As you'll be seeing, the macros comes up to 44 grams of protein, 9 grams of fat, and 46 grams of carbohydrates. Carbs are not the devil. Too many people keep on that zero carb diet or low carb diet. It's all about the calories. Calories and high protein is the key to success regardless. Don't omit any one macro. And this is what it would look like as a bagel. All my food isn't the prettiest to look at because I'm never good at presentation. But it tastes banging. Alright people, we are on with the next meal. So for the next meal, what we're going to do is cook some chicken breast. But what we're going to do is make a new meal, which I haven't shown on here, but I have shown on Instagram. And people seem to enjoy it. And basically it's a low calorie version of Kentucky Fried Chicken. So obviously if you would like KFC, want to make it at home. Because I was surprised that so many people have never made homemade KFC. Like maybe more people that probably aren't black or Caribbean specifically, but yeah, it's not that hard to make it like KFC. Obviously you would require a lot more calories. You have to dunk the chicken is like in fried oil. We're not going to do that obviously because the whole point is to make it a little bit less calories. So all you need to do is, Jamaicans have the brand of Dunn's River, and you just get some sort of seasoning mix like this and you mix it with eggs. The egg yolk makes it stickier so it sticks to the chicken better, but you can do it with just egg whites. I've done that before, but personally one whole egg is going to kill me. What's chicken in Spanish again? Of course we have the el pollo, aka chicken. So we're going to do that now. Key thing to note here is that in this scenario, this isn't something I have on a super regular basis, but I do have it when I have like a little bit of craving and I don't want to go as far as KFC. Bearing in mind the calories for this won't be 100% accurate. It's a lot harder because when you're using like the KFC powder mix, you pour out a certain amount, but then you don't actually use it all, because when you turn off the chicken, not every little bit of the powder sticks on it. A lot of it stays usually in the pan, so bear that in mind. It's a rough indication, give or take probably about 100 calories. We're also going to go with chicken breast, but let me tell you, chicken thigh pieces or actual chicken legs and thighs or breast pieces taste better than just having chicken breast fillets. But obviously we want to go with the high protein version. Instead of using like dunking it in like a whole vat of oil, we're going to use this to spray the probably wondering why I actually beat up the chicken. Beat it up. Basically just to tenderize it and make it flat. Because I'm making a chicken burger, the flatter you make it just makes it easier to cook faster because it's a flat surface. So I also did butterfly as well. So for those of you that are younger, I don't know what butterfly means. It just means the chicken fillet, you slice it down the center, so flat ways, so it's like even thinner, and then I've flattened it even further. So now what I'm going to do is dash it whole egg. You're basically using this as like glue in theory. Also protein and taste, but mainly for glue to have the powder stick to the chicken. We're going to basically put that in a pot. Then what we're going to do is dip the chicken into here. So, you know what I mean, like this is my mom, she probably put way more eggs into one. But obviously we're going to do egg whites as well. And then basically I'm going to flip over the chicken many times. Just like, flip it. And then put all the powder in here. And then once I've got all the powder I want in there, then once the chicken's all kind of lathered and got all egg yolked up, dip it in there and put it in the pan. You can get this from any world food aisle in like a main store. I'd prefer you to go find a local Jamaican store and get it from them to support the locals. But But if you don't live by one, or for some whatever reason you're frightened to step foot in one, you can just go to any Tesco or Asda in the world food aisle. It'll be in the Jamaican section or Caribbean section. But yeah, so I'm going to show you guys the end result. Bearing in mind, this isn't going to look exactly like KFC. You know what I mean? It's going to look like breaded chicken, but it's not going to look bare crunchy now because that takes a lot longer. You need a deep fryer, you need to lather the chicken, put it on there, put it back in the powder to coat it so it has multiple layers. We ain't doing that. That's an old black mama thing to do. I'm not your black mama, so we're going to do a nice quick protein version of it. Okay, now that I've cracked the egg and mixed it up, to be honest, there was so much egg in that one egg, I don't actually need to add any egg whites, so I guess it'd be a substitution. If you don't want to have the yolk, basically just have the egg whites. But honestly, going forward, because obviously I'm used to making chicken pieces, which is more amount, if I'm just going to do this recipe, I don't mind just literally just using one egg. Anyway, we drop it in there, like it can just look like that, and put it in the pan. It's going to be like a very, very thin coat. So as you can see, we haven't even used all the coatings. This is what I'm... Alright, so all you have to do, make sure it's checked, is to just cut a piece of the chicken, well the bigger pieces specifically, and just to make sure that it's actually white on the inside. You steamed up the camera. But yeah, basically you just cut some of the pieces of chicken and make sure it's not pink. If it's pink, do not eat it. It's not like beef where you can have it rare or whatever. It's got to be white on the inside. And I think always start with the bigger piece as well, because obviously the bigger pieces of coat is bigger chance obviously it's all done. The macros I'll put on screen is I'll put 2 fillets, like so 2 butterflies, which is 1 whole fillet, because I think that's what the average person will probably eat. So I think I'll probably show that, and then I probably will eat more than that if I'm being honest. But I want to show you guys, if you guys at home made this meal, that is the sort of calories it'll look like. And I think I forgot to buy salad. It's off salad. Yeah, this salad I'm only doing. So yeah, that is 500 calories right there and then. If this was at KFC now and you went and bought their chicken fillet, for one, you're probably not getting as much as this. You're gonna get half the chicken, but double the coating, so it looks bigger. Bearing in mind, the bun you're gonna get is gonna be much bigger than this, and you're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff with it. You're gonna be looking more around the 900 to 1,000 calorie mark. So in total, this is a very low calorie meal in comparison to KFC. In terms of bodybuilding and fitness, is this a super high volume meal? No. But if you're someone that likes KFC and you like having that frequently, if you switch to this, it's going to reduce your calories, which means you're somewhat in a deficit than before. So it's all about making the gradual changes. This isn't a meal I make every single day. Test it. It tastes pretty damn good. Next up, what I'm about to do, well, firstly I am washing the dishes, and I'm gonna have a hot chocolate while I'm here. It's the options one that I had in a video a few days ago. I like having this, like, especially when I've eaten like quite a bit of food and I still feel semi-hungry. I like having something nice and warm and liquid. Just kind of like substitute, like having a meal in a sense. It makes your body feel you more full. Spoke about it in the previous video. Also going to have it with an apple, because since the last video, since the last meal, it's only been like around literally 40 minutes and I still feel pretty hungry. I've had a whole bunch of fruits, had a fiber bar, and I still feel hungry. So what I'm going to do is have these two. Right now it's 7:30, so 7 p.m. and I typically wouldn't have my very last meal to around like 9 p.m. if I'm being honest. So I don't feel like so I'm trying to like stall having my next meal until then. So this will hold me over for at least another 45 minutes probably, and then I'll start cooking the next thing. I'm not too sure what I'm going to pick yet, so stay tuned for the video. Alright peeps, here we have it. Here we have a somewhat fish and chips meal. So we've got 2 Seabass fillets and 180 grams of these lettuces that I got from Asda. They taste really good, these lettuces. Normally I'd make sweet potatoes or red potatoes, which I do have in the cupboard, but just to switch it up and show you guys, like sometimes people ask me, can they have frozen food? Of course you can. You're gonna end up having less volume though. For example, if I cooked real potatoes instead of these, I'll probably be able to have probably about a third more and still have similar calories, whereas having that's less. But these do taste good and you can fit them in here and there. So yeah, macros on screen for you guys, and I'll probably show you other things I'm gonna have throughout the day. Like for example, I've had some rice cakes today, I've had some easy peel oranges, I've had a few things, but the main thing I wanted to make sure you guys saw was the actual main key meals. And that's about most of the food I'm going to eat today. I potentially may have some more rice cakes there or a hot chocolate, something like that. But right now, after that meal, I feel pretty full. I'll probably reach today more around 2,300, 2,400 calories because I have ate a little bit more than what I've shown you on screen. But the main thing was to show you like examples of food that you can eat. Cause I don't want people to try and think exactly calories that I have and try and hit my exact calories every single day. It doesn't really make sense. It's all about doing things that fit for you, but you can take some of the ideas and try spread them out for you. Anyways people, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, hit a thumbs up and I'll be sure to do more full day eatings. Let me know in the comments what other foods you'd like to see me make, or if you want to see the recipe for the KFC chicken. Anyways people, I'm gone. Stay getting gains and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.
Make $1 million cash for you flatline. Make a master plan, watch it backfire.